Faithful and Unfiltered. Tonight, I just want to get into some. I know we had like a silly show. We kind of got a little. Let me see how I want to put this. At the end of the year, we kind of got into the goofy moments, intimate moments. The beginning of the year, we had a guest podcast on the show. This today we want to kind of reel it back in, get into kind of like a serious topic. But before I do that, I just feel it's only right that I address the elephant in the room. Um, so going forward, Asha will not be a part of Faithful and Unfiltered. She has decided to just pursue other endeavors, and we do wish her the best on everything that she's doing. I love my girl. It's nothing like that, so y'all don't be being messy trying to share stuff and make memes. We don't got time for that. But anyway, yes, just wishing her the best. And I want y'all to stay tuned. Like, Faithful and Unfiltered still has a lot of great things coming going forward for the year of 2026. We standing on business about everything we said, so don't worry about that. I do have a guest co-host on the show tonight. I'm gonna introduce to y'all Dash, Dashlife, Dash Top. That's my letter.
Dash Talk. You know, you can find me on IG at Mcgee 3 or Facebook, Myron Dashlife McGee. TikTok, that's where I be at for real. And that's just Dash. DASHHH.
Y'all know TikTok where it's at. Run them followers and views up. Tell them about you, like what you be talking about, what you be about.
So, I'm an inspirational speaker, and a lot of things that I talk about or things that I do, it's not. Some people might list it as motivational. It's not listed for that. If I've been through it and I made it through it, and I can share the story with you, I just want you to know that you can do the same thing. I'm not some superhuman or Superman or nothing like that. Even though it may look that way in some people's eyes, but the same stuff I do, you can do. Overcome that, build better, and be the best version of you. That's it.
And we all need motivational, people in our life, speakers, videos. I'm a person, me personally, I'm going to watch me a sermon or two a day. And it don't even always got to be like tied to Christianity per se or, God. But as long as you're hearing something motivational, something that's amping you and motivating you to get up and get it. Or real life stuff that you can relate to. So I fuck with it. I really do.
And that's what I'm all about for real. Like, real life. Like when you say real life stuff that you can get into, mm-hmm. I'm I'm not really religious. The thing is though, I'm very spiritual, mm-hmm. and so I will listen to some pastors, and if I can listen to a story that you telling or whatever, and I can be like, you know what, I can see the parable in this, and I can understand, hey, how this makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. That's cool. I don't need for you to actually try to make me believe that the Bible is real or none of that. Like, give me the inspiration for real out the story.
I think them the best types though, like people who can, like motivational speakers who can, if they do add a little Bible in it, they're speaking from parables. Like they can relate. They can tell you a story that you could be like, oh, I can apply this here or there in my life. So I feel you. I'm fucking with it. Yeah,
that definitely makes sense.
So tonight, y'all, we are going to be talking about a topic that I feel like everybody can relate to. I feel like even just in 2026, like just everything that we are encountering relationship wise, no matter what the relationship is. I'm not talking about like a partner per se, family members, sisters, brothers, mom, dad, kids, job. Everybody can relate. So we're gonna be talking about the cost of peace and just like basically everything surrounding the cost of peace. What does it cost to obtain true peace? Is it worth it? Like the things that it costs. How much you gotta pay? How much is it?
And that cost is a lot. That cost is so much, honestly. When it comes to the cost of peace, you have to, I feel like you have to be realistic with yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, the cost of peace may be that you may never speak to your brother, your sister, your father, your mother. You might not ever speak to them again ever in life. And that may just be the cost of peace. And are you able to pay that cost, and are you able to be like, I'm cool with that? You know what? Like, it seems harsh to some people because I get it. No disrespect to anybody that's lost somebody, don't have those people.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I had my mama, I'd do this. I get that. At the same time, it's times to where, you know what? My mother, my father, her, and I can't deal with you.
But
Because
that's
if
what
I
I'm
deal
saying.
with you,
Mhm.
I'm not going to be at peace.
Yep.
And so, are you willing to pay that cost in order to make yourself okay? A lot of people not. A lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, that's your mama. You only get one mama." I get that, but if you be logical about it and actually think about it, you only get one everybody in the world.
Yeah, you only get one you. So you
You
gonna
know
play
what I'm
with
saying?
you?
Like for real, like I can get. Oh, you only get one mama. You only get one daddy. Like you only get one friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's that friend.
That's that
You know what I'm saying?
genuine person.
I only get one Ashley.
Yeah.
I can't get another one
Mm-hmm.
from that. And so, am I okay with being with, or am I okay dealing with the one that I got? Hey, maybe we'll reconvene in yours, or maybe we won't. But you
Mm-hmm.
know what?
Mm-hmm.
This is the best thing for me at this time, and I'm gonna do what's best for me. I'm going to be
Yes.
selfish. I'm not going to be selfless. I'm going to do what's best for me. And when you start doing those type of things,
Mm-hmm.
it's all type of backlash that come with it. Oh, this person's selfish. They don't care about nobody but they self. This, duh. Who else am I supposed to be caring
At
about?
this
You know what
point,
I'm saying? Like,
sometimes in life you gotta be selfish. You gotta put you first. You gotta care about what it is that's gonna help you keep your sanity, because people will help you lose so much, y'all. Like even your sanity. Like even what you were saying about how people say, "Oh, you only get one mama, you only get one whatever." If people, when they pass away, of course you don't have to worry about that. They're gone. We gonna honor them. We gonna remember them as we remember them. But going forward in life, if we're all imperfect humans. So my mama
yeah,
could make a mistake. She's still her. She got a chance to make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I have to deal with it. And that all comes with building boundaries for yourself. It's nothing wrong with setting boundaries, no matter who the person is.
and
Let's just be real.
that's so that's so powerful for real because like setting boundaries is like when you do set boundaries because of our culture. I'm talking about our people. You know what I'm saying? We talking about her. We talking about our people.
Yeah.
When we set boundaries in our culture, it's like, oh dang, you don't mess with me like that for real, or you being fake, you doing this and that. And no, what I'm doing is protecting my peace. So
Yes.
yeah, I know the family reunion coming up. No, I'm not gonna be there.
So often in the black community, like you said, our people, and I'm just gonna put it out there, we so big on the bigger picture of, oh, we family, that's your brother, that's your sister. But if I'm coming to, like he said, the family reunion, and I'm sitting here the whole time uncomfortable, I'm mad, my legs shaking, I'm ready to, why am I here?
Exactly. But then when you don't be there, you know what you're gonna be? You're gonna be the outcast. You're gonna be the black sheep. Which I like to change for all my people that's with me for real. Look, we no longer being black sheep. We white rabbits, y'all. Because black sheeps and white rabbits are both very unique and rare. Nobody's checking for a black sheep,
A white
but they definitely
rabbit.
checking for a white rabbit. Like,
I never heard that terminology. Put like that. The way you just put it. That's
and
interesting.
and it was interesting to me too. Like when I first heard it, I was intrigued because I was like, it was like, oh, we looking for the white rabbit. I was like, all rabbits white or whatever. Like, I'm thinking about it, but then
right.
actually when I think about it, I'm looking at it like these rabbits gray and
Different colors.
all type of stuff. Like, it's really rare to find a white rabbit, and so people will coin themselves as, oh, I'm the black sheep
Mm-hmm.
because you're an outcast. Why can't you be the white rabbit? And not that you're the outcast, you're the one that stands out
Mm-hmm.
and the one that people supposed to be looking for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put themselves down because, oh, I'm different from everybody else. I ain't supposed to be like this and that. Like me, I straight grew up in a household to where, as a kid, I knew about other ethnicities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I went to a magnet school as an elementary. Went to middle school. I'm around Bosnians, every like white people, Asians, different people. So I'm able to deal with this. And I'm like, dang, they don't deal with people like that for real. But in my culture, I get to talking sometimes and mother be like, where you from?
Yep.
I'm from here. What you mean? And as soon as they heard that her, they like, oh,
they know
dang.
where you from.
Now you black. Oh, you heard. Oh, all right, cool. But like, because I talk proper, oh, you're talking white. No. Black people talk proper as well.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to label me as a different ethnicity because you're not used to that thing.
That's like that's like ignorance at this point. Like y'all just assuming that because a black person can't be, intelligent or
Yeah.
articulate their words or have a big vocabulary or that. So that gets into all of that.
And that's a part of why I do what I do, though, because I want our people to understand that you can be amazing and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of the things that stick with me the most, and I'm gonna remember this to the end of my days. One of my best friends, she came to me in high school at Hazelwood East after I left this met. She said she seen my report card. She said, "Oh my God, Ron, you smart? What the hell that's supposed to mean?" Yeah, I'm smart. You don't know that? What the? But that wasn't the image that I gave off because
you was behaving a different type of way.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving because it was never cool to be the smart guy and
Mm-hmm.
be nerdy and do all that. That wasn't cool. I want to be the guy that beat people up or I got the reputation or like I'm him. Like,
I mean, even growing up, like when you think back to those times in school, we wasn't, we get influenced by our surroundings, but like I've known people and seen people who were just okay with being them, okay with being who they were. If I'm the nerd, I'm the nerd. But let me ask you this: do you think that those people, even at their young age, was at peace with themselves, or at peace with who they was, or at peace? Period.
I actually envy a lot of those people because I feel like at that time they was at peace. They didn't care like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, my belt 2 notches over her and this and that, or I'm not sagging or whatever, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they honestly was just living life and it is what it is, and it's like I'm enjoying myself and I'm at peace.
Mm-hmm.
And me, I envy those people because I was never at peace at those times because it was like regardless of what I do, I need to put on a facade
Mm-hmm.
in order to look a certain way in front of my people
Mm-hmm.
and feel black or feel this. Like, it's people that'll tell somebody you not black enough. What do you mean they not black enough? They didn't grew up in these situations. They didn't did this and that. And just because they like to listen to Lenny Kravitz or, you know what I'm saying, they listening to some weird music or whatever, and they wear their pants a certain way, you're not black enough.
What is being
What the
black
hell do
enough?
you mean
though?
you're not black enough? I'm black as hell. Because I can't afford this. I can't get this. I can't get that. And if I get pulled over by the police, I'm gonna get the same treatment that you get from the police and everything. I'm black as hell. But I like to listen to Pink. Okay.
What is black enough, and why is that? Why was that ever a thing? Like, I don't know. Like,
I feel like it's just a thing to where we pitted against each other, to where, as a culture, people understand we are so powerful. If we were able to come together as one, and it wasn't no, oh, you this way, you that, you're not black enough. Like, we'd be so over the top. But the thing is, to where, oh, you like Pokemon? He's weird.
Yeah. And so often we grew up like that. We had cousins who was Pokemon, Harry Potter, all that, stuff
Harry
we
Potter.
called weird. And we like, what is this dude on? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why we were conditioned to look at people like that. Just because they wasn't,
I don't know why either, but I'm one of them people like, you can't tell me nothing about Harry Potter. What? Harry Potter, I love that man. Well, not love him, but like, I love that series to death. I ain't gonna lie, like, you can't tell me nothing about Harry Potter. It's a USA got a Harry Potter weekend going on. I'm finna watch 1 through 7.
Hell no.
Prisoner Azkaban, all that, like, that's what I'm finna do. But as a kid, I knew that wasn't popular, so I wasn't on those stuff like, hey, yeah, I just watched this Harry Potter movie this weekend, this and that. No, I'm gonna be on some stuff like, hey, I seen dude walking down the street and I tried to slap it.
But see, that's how we was
the tough guy, and it's like,
that's how we was conditioned.
Bro, like, what? Why can't I go to school and be like, I watched Harry Potter and it was amazing, and I love magical, whimsical stuff. Like, I love that.
Clown your ass. So let me ask you this: like your kids, do you raise them to be? They said like, be who you are. Like, fuck what they doing, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I got a son. He 14. I raised him to be that way. At the same time, I understand that parenting goes beyond just you and the mother. So it's like, how can I put this? Okay, so my son called me. I got tattoos all over me and everything, like big B's to the, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. My son called my phone one day, or he called me while I called him while I was locked up. That man said, "What's up, blood?" Excuse me? Who you talking to? What? But I understand there was a point in time to where I wanted my son to be there. Like, my son gonna be part of the beehive. That's what it is. That's part of my culture. At the same time, now being mature, understanding like, bruh, what is you gangbanging? How do you even know something about a blood? Like, man, you ain't even got to deal with that type of life.
Did you ask him that? Like,
and I asked him that. I'm like, do you know the seriousness that comes behind this? Like, it's people that, if you said on Bloods, they'll be trying to check in, figure out like what type of blood you is, what you do, this, all that, and you can get hurt behind it. Why are you doing this? And I understood, which it was so crazy because his cousin that taught him that, me and him was locked up together, and I used to shake his hand all the time, like literally months before my son called me and said that. Man, his cousin in the, what's up, blood? What? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So I can't be upset at his cousin for, carrying on that tradition with him. But at the same time, I want better for you. So now at this point, I got to figure out a way to have a talk with my child and let him know that it's okay to be a lame, or it's okay to not be a gang
because
member.
necessarily, is it a lame? Like, You probably lame to them, but you ain't lame to everybody. Like, it depends on the person and what they see and what they view. And I deal with that with my daughters. Like, I got a 12-year-old and I got an 8-year-old. They popular. They that at school. And I don't understand that because I wasn't that. I was the quiet girl. I'm reading a book. You know what I'm saying? My kids, they not that. They want to be the class clown. They want everybody laughing. Mama, we can't wear this. Mama, my hair needs to be this. And I do it because I'm just like, okay, I don't want to try getting talked about, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, where do we draw that line? Like, you don't gotta be this way just because of everybody else or what you see or what you influenced by that you seeing every day. I guess, like,
And it's tough to draw that line, but you're absolutely right. You need to draw it right there. Let them know, hey, you're amazing just the way you are.
mm-hmm.
You're an awesome person. I could care less whether you're black enough for me or you in the culture or this and that. You my baby. I love you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what I let my son know. At the same time, it's like when dealing with that, I have to deal with it real sensitively. Like it had to be real sensitive
Mm-hmm.
to the point of where like I know I'm gonna contradict myself on some things because I'm a gang member. Mess with the gang members. At the same time, do I want you to be a gang member?
But how can we tell them
Not at
not
all.
to? You know,
And it's like, how can you tell them not to? At the same time, is when you realize it, how can you tell them not to though? Like, bruh, this will come with gang activity. You do this. You deal with these type of people. Like, I done been locked up and I had to deal with somebody telling me they gon' send me $20 on my books, but they selling weed, and it's gonna take them a week to do that.
Wait, what?
How's it gonna take you a week to send me $20 and you selling weed?
I don't know.
What? You tripping?
Mm-hmm.
But as I mature and grow, I understand. Hey, just because you my partner, that don't make you my partner. So yeah, we dealing with each other and we doing things to impress some people that don't even fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like these same people that you, man, it was times I'm out here, I'm front line, head first. Anytime something going down, Ron Dash, you know he gonna be about it.
Mm-hmm.
Them same people that I was doing that for don't even care.
But that's
I called him and say, hey,
situations to show you.
I need you to do this and that. Oh, I can't do it. Mm-hmm. Boy, I was jumping out the window for you. And you can't do that for me.
Show you, but that's why we gotta show our kids early, like, for real.
So that's where it come into where you have to help them and make them understand, hey, you worried about some friends right now. Mm-hmm. You might not even know these people in 10, 15 years.
That's what I tell them.
These same people that you trying to impress and make feel good. How
many females is still my day one or best friend or this is not that. And I was trying to do the most. But that's what we go through growing up. Like,
I know one person from when I was in middle school. And his brother was my best friend, and I straight can't stand my best friend to this day. So look at life as more than just the snap or the capture right then and there. Mm-hmm. It's more than just about that. Yeah, we 13, 14. Oh, we locked in forever, gang, this and that.
Don't do no dumb shit, basically, at a young age just to impress, or fit in.
I couldn't tell you nobody that I know from being 13, 14 years old at this time. Mm-hmm. That I talk to on a daily basis or their opinion matter. Mm-hmm. I couldn't tell you that.
And that's why, in order to, I feel like one of the main, not the main, but a very vital part of the cost of peace is leaving people behind. Relationships, friendships, all of that. But
Everybody that my mentor told me, he said, everybody can't go with you. Dang, what he say? Everybody that grow with you can't go with you, or something like. It's something like that, but like
everybody ain't meant to go with you though. Honestly,
yeah, like
that season that they was in, that was that season. Now it's time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I think that's one of the hardest things for me, like having to leave people behind who you thought, who you would do anything for, who was your, you know, your people, like, and it's family members, the relationships, whatever the case. But
it hurt.
that was one for me, and that hurts. Another thing is just changing my habits and my surroundings, like the things that I was used to doing, my turn ups, like it hit different when you realize like, okay, this ain't it for me. Like I've went beyond this. Like, and you look around and your your surroundings change. What you used to be comfortable doing, you ain't comfortable doing no more. Like,
yeah.
But I feel like to obtain true peace, you don't be peaceful in certain stuff. Think about it. Think hard.
And that's difficult too, though. Like for real, because it be like for me, I like to drink. When I be around my mentors or people that are leading me in the right direction,
Mm-hmm.
we not really drinking and doing nothing like that, going out. And so it's like I know I should spend more time with these people and I should be around these people more.
Yeah.
But it's not comfortable because dang, as soon as I pick up a drink around these people or I do this and that, I feel like I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
I should and so that's a tough point to where you letting go of old things to where I'm not this person no more. Like me, I be around people that smoke.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to smoke, I could literally sit there and smoke all day long, go to work, smoke, on the way to work, smoke on lunch break, get off, can't wait to smoke. Now, I don't smoke like that. And so being around people, I be like, I don't really want to be around this person like that because they just smoking aimlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I smoke to get high. Okay,
They
I hit this mug 3-4 times. I'm good. I'm fried. I'm where I need to be. Let me chill. Okay, chillax. Dang, you finna fire up again? Hold on, bro. We didn't just smoke 3. What is we smoking all this for?
For real though, and that's when you realize like you done outgrown that surrounding.
Yeah.
Like this ain't it for me no more. I'm not gonna sit in here and be dummy high with y'all. Like,
and it's tough to be in those situations though too, to where a lot of times in our culture, we like to use the word bougie or
mm-hmm.
too good or stuff like that. To where now, if I'm like, look, hey, I hit them 4-5 times, I'm good, bro. Y'all go ahead and do your thing. Dang, you too good to smoke with us now? Oh, bro, don't even be smoking like the heat.
Show the fuck down, I'm high.
Now I feel bad for doing what's best for me. That's what the cost of peace look like. To where
there you go.
You know what? I can sit here, I'm gonna hit that mother 4-5 times, and y'all gonna joan on me, y'all gonna talk about me or whatever, and I can sit here and be like,
I'm cool, cause you know that ain't it.
You know what? Go ahead, talk. Talk whatever y'all gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna hit it again. I'm good. I'm straight. But a lot of times, us being raised in these situations and not going through certain training or programs or understanding this stuff, you feel outcast. Now,
yep.
I'm the lame cousin.
But you ain't gotta feel
I'm this
like
or that.
that.
And you feel like that now. All right, let me hit it one more time, yeah. Then now you do that, and the next thing you know, whoop whoop. Oh, they pulling you over. This and that happened. Man, if I wouldn't have hit that mug one last time. Yeah. Man, if I wouldn't have took that last shot with them, I would have been cool.
So you think about the cost of that situation, or you think about the cost of peace? You know what I'm saying? You at peace knowing that you didn't do that. And you cool. You just made it home to the crib. You good.
Me, I'm at the point to where I'd rather be at peace, and it is what it is. Y'all can talk about me. Yeah. That's cool. I'd rather be at peace, and y'all talk about me and say whatever y'all gonna say, than me sitting there, and now I'm feeling the type of way because I went outside of my character.
Yes.
And did some things in order to please somebody else because, it was gonna bring them peace. It didn't bring me no peace.
But wait, do that bring them peace, or do that just make them? They just satisfied in a situation, like
you thinking.
They really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If dude's smoking out, I'ma talk my shit and I'ma smoke. Shit, I'm finna get high anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, did we just do something to satisfy them in that moment? You know, and
that's what a lot of it is.
Like, what the fuck was the point?
The moment, instead of thinking about moving forward.
Yeah.
You know what? In this moment, I'm gonna feel good by doing this. I'm gonna feel good by doing that. How about a year from now? How I'm gonna feel about that? Mm-hmm. Dang, I got this on my record now, and I'm trying to get this job.
And where they at?
And I'm trying to do this and that. And you know what? I can't even do that because last year I tried to make my cousins feel good.
And I've learned so much from that. And that's why me just changing people, letting people, it's okay to let people go or deal with them how you deal with them. Change situations, change locations and habits. I've learned that. But let me ask you this. Switching it up a little bit. Do you feel like in relationships you should stay and fight for peace to gain peace within a relationship, or do you feel like you should walk away to get your own peace? Like, if you in a relationship that ain't got no peace, do you feel like you should fight for it so y'all can get peace together?
Oh man, I'm terrible with relationships too. So this is a bad question to ask me. But me, look, I feel like when it comes to relationships, you do whatever is best for you. Not, if I do this, that's gonna make babe feel good, and I feel good when babe feel good. No, like, do what's best for you. Like, I done been in a relationship to where I know she out here straight being a straight garden tool. Man,
Damn.
I don't want to use the word, but she been a garden tool. That's what she doing. And I'm cool with watching the kids and everything. She got 3 kids. Like, hey, I don't mind it. And I'm cool with it. But then it got to a point to where, like, you disturbing my peace. Because if you would just, hey, look, we can be in an open relationship. We can figure out how to make this work, how to make it happen to where, like, what do you want to do? Because I'm great with my situation. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that. But you still want to lie and still go about it and do all this extra stuff. So, like, now I got to leave. Because now I don't have no peace at all. But it's people that, I was one of them people. Oh, what, man? You gonna let your girl go out and do this and that? You know what? I'm actually at peace doing this. You can go out. Hey, if you need to go get that mug beat up, do whatever you need. Hey, cause as a mature man, I understand. It's certain stuff. For real. Like.
I'm laughing because I have encountered men who will literally rather, you know what I'm saying, allow her to go do her because that's gonna keep peace at home. But are you truly internally peaceful? Like,
I was though.
You
like,
in your mind.
I was peaceful though, to where, like, look, go do your thing if that's what you need. Because I understand me as a person. It's certain things that I'm either not able to do or I'm not willing to do. Mm-hmm. And if you need to go get that from somebody else, by all means, go get that. Let's be honest about this though, and be truthful about it. And let's see, is it something that I'm willing to do? You might, I don't know, it might be some crazy stuff. You might need something done, and I'm just like, you know what? I ain't willing to do that.
That ain't
I can't do that. Oh, but you got old dude over here that's gonna do that.
Bye.
But you love everything else over here that I give to you or whatever. Hey, go let old dude do that because you know what? You being happy and you being peaceful, and I still get to keep the same. Long as you coming home and everything straight over here,
No,
I ain't got to worry about. I'm at
that.
peace. I'm cool.
I'm not going on about your business. I don't care. I will pursue my peace over trying to get peace in a relationship any day because after so much, you only can satisfy a person so much who ain't gonna be satisfied. Like,
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
go.
true.
You can go on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true, but at the same time, when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, a lot of times I feel like people go off of what society says or society standards because a lot of women, yeah, oh, why you not cool with being number one and not the only one? Oh, I ain't finna be going through that this and it's like, so you would rather be unpeaceful and feeling a type of way because he don't want just one woman. So you feeling the type of way about that. But then he's doing everything to make you happy, peaceful, all this. But at the same time, only thing he want to do is sometimes he might want to go out
that's not
and do
peace.
something.
Go do
And
something without me. The
and,
fuck.
and so at that point, it's like, okay, what makes you uncomfortable about that? Is it about somebody else knowing that, oh, he go and do whatever this and that? Or is it about that you honestly just want to be the only one? Or are you actually cool with, okay, long as you keep it low key, you can go ahead and do that.
I want to be the
And
only one. So, no, you're not going to disturb my peace with that bullshit.
and it be like that though. But let me ask you this, since we asked the questions, why you want to be the only one though?
Because I feel like if I'm not enough for you, then I ain't enough. If you got to have Bianca, Becky, and whatever, then go have them, and they gonna give you what you need in every area. If I can't give you everything you need, and you know,
Okay.
bye.
Let me ask you this too.
I'm at peace knowing
Let me
that.
ask you this too. So, if it's something that your man want, and you know you're absolutely not willing to give that to him, it could be anything, just sexual, whatever. But like you're not willing to do that, so you wouldn't be willing to be like, you know what? I know I can't get this to you, but I know this will make my man happy and peaceful. So I allow you to go ahead and get that over here.
Yeah, and
You
when you
wouldn't do that?
get that over there, stay over there. And that's just me. Like, I
Dang.
don't give a damn. Like, if I can't fulfill everything, if I don't check all your boxes, if it's a bitch that's gonna check this box that I ain't checking, then go on over there and see if she can check them other 10 boxes that I was checking. I'm just that. Like, I can't allow a man to play with me like that. And that's gonna make me, like, in my mind, I'm never gonna be at peace because I'm always gonna be thinking, like, why couldn't I fulfill that for my
But
nigga?
you're not willing to do that.
I ain't.
It could be. We could talk on it.
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay.
No matter what it is.
It could be, which this ain't got nothing to do with me, but it could be anal. Just say he want to do anal. You ain't with that.
I sure ain't. Better go get
Okay.
somewhere else.
And so you're able to check off all the other boxes, but because you can't give him that, he can't go get that from somewhere else
He
and
can't.
be like, babe, I'm gonna just get
can.
that from them and then I'm gonna come back here.
No. If you want that, if I can't provide you with that, baby, and you that very explorative sexually, go get it over there. I have no problem. And it's cool. We could be great friends. We could dap it up and everything. You good. Like, and we talking about protecting peace. I'm not peaceful on my man getting that done over there. You know what I'm saying? No.
I feel you, man. Hey,
But
like
yeah.
sometimes, like, cause me, I never thought I'd feel like that. I never like been cool with cheating or nothing like that, but like it was times where like I know
You feel like she wasn't gonna do it so you can get a
she
from
want
her.
to be a garden tool. That's what you want to do.
Boy,
Hey,
please, no.
go ahead, go do that.
Nope.
But I know in our relationship though, I'm cool. I love what we got going on. I'm straight with that. So like, I don't want to mess nothing of that up. And like for real, honestly, the 9 things that you checking off, and the 10th thing that's not being checked off, I can't get that nowhere else. Or I could.
Could if you.
It'll be a lot of work to do that.
Not
At the same time though, am I willing to give up? I got 9 boxes checked out of 10. Am I willing to start all over and try to get somebody to check all 10 boxes?
They might, but
when I already got 9 right here.
They might not.
No, I'm not cool with that. Like,
but at the same time, they might not go for finding it elsewhere. So you just gotta really think about what's gonna put you at peace. And my mind can't be at peace knowing you getting something elsewhere. Period. Like no.
And I feel that. That's,
but nah.
I feel that. That's just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a society thing too. Like society raised us to be monogamous and all that stuff. Like, man, be some sister wives. How that?
God no.
Hey, if anybody looking for some sister wives, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, we will not. Now,
if
let me
y'all looking for sister husband or something like that, you know, I'm right here.
He was crazy. What you gotta say about when it comes to peace versus pride? Swallowing your pride for the sake of peace. Even if you know you ain't doing nothing, letting go or just shutting up or just moving forward for the sake of peace. No matter who it is, a relationship, whatever, family.
I feel like that's very important to do. You should definitely do that. And it's not going to be, it's not easy at all. It's very simple though.
Say that. It's definitely not easy.
It's very simple. It's not easy. So I'll just give you a perfect example. 7 days before I was finna get out of prison, I'm on the basketball court. I don't got no business out here on the basketball court anyway. I should be gone. I set a pick for one of my teammates, and my teammate at the rim finna lay the ball up. Dude straight tried to run me over like we was straight playing football. I just happened to look up and was like, "Oh, now you tripping?" I'm like, "Bro, that's hella lame." Bitch ass nigga, you that's lame. What you want to do? I go home in 7 days.
I mean, fuck you.
You can have that.
You got it.
But how simple that was to do, it wasn't easy.
It was hard.
Because what man finna let another man talk to him and be like, you demeaning me as a man. And I'm just gonna let that go? But what's more important? Coming home to my son that's 10 years old at the time, or proving to them I'm a man and beat the mess out you and then end up in a hole, and I came home 6 months early. So I could have fought and end up coming home 6 months later.
Picking and choosing your battles, really, like, is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Keeping the peace, and I agree with you. Keeping the peace over pride is always gonna win for me. Like, hey, y'all got it.
And for
y'all
me,
got it.
The major thing is, the most important thing is, can I go look in this mirror, and when I look in this mirror, look at myself and be okay with myself when I look in this mirror? If I can do that,
that's all that matters.
It is what it is.
Fuck how everybody else was looking at you. And at the end of the day, the older we get, the more experiences we have, we realize, like, it don't even fucking, most shit don't matter. The shit that we always thought matter do not matter. Let me ask you this. Lastly, I just want to know, do you think that it's possible to truly be at peace without forgiveness? So if you ain't forgave in your heart, can you be at peace?
Hell no.
Not at all?
Hell no. Look, I feel like forgiveness, and I speak about this a lot because trauma is my thing. Overcoming and understanding trauma, that's what I do. And so I feel like forgiveness, you have to forgive people, not for them, but for you. Because you could screw me over. And me speaking from experience, I done screwed people over. And I'm not even thinking about you years later. But you might still be thinking about, oh man, I remember that time in 8th grade when Ron did this and that.
Like,
man, I don't even know what the hell you talking about. Like, I done been let that go. But you still holding on to it and you ain't forgave me. And you taking yourself through there. So the forgiveness ain't for the other person. It's for me. Like,
the forgiveness never for the other person.
Yeah, like, look, I forgive you. Yeah, you did me wrong. You did me bad. You didn't show up when you were supposed to show up or this and that. Whatever happened, I forgive you. Because as long as I hold on to that, I'm causing a problem.
Yes. Internally, though, for real.
For real, because I could be like,
so,
oh, the whole reason I don't like Ashley, man. I remember 10 years ago when she stepped on my white Air Force Ones and this and that. And whole time you don't even remember nothing about stepping on these ones or nothing like that. But I'm holding on to this grudge against you and I ain't forgave you. And all I had to do was just let the shit go and it is what it is.
Yeah.
And it could come to a point to where you might just be like, hey, ooh, I remember when we was in school. I ain't mean to step on your ones.
Whole time, you know that's all of us are wanted.
Or I could bring it up to you and you be like, I stepped on your ones. Man, I don't even know who you is. Like, what are you talking about? I don't remember you.
Whole time you been mad.
And I've been mad at you for 10, 15 years and you don't even know who I
decades.
am. You ain't never even thought about me in them 10, 15 years, but for 10, 15 years, I've been letting this bother my mind, bother me. For what? Let it go. L.I.G. and Reggie? For real, like, let it go. Like,
and that's what it is, y'all. Peace.
That's the cost of peace, though. For real.
That's really the cost of peace. Like, all of that, like, everything just in a nutshell, like, life is short. Move the fuck on and let stuff be what it is. But, y'all, that's our time. But I do want you to shout out again your social media handles so they can know where they can find you.
Myron Dashlife Mcgee on Facebook. Myron Mcgee 3 on IG. What is it on TikTok? DASHHH dash on TikTok or Dashlife 91. You'll find it either way. But
Go follow him, y'all. And then speak on Convicted STL. What?
And so look, Convicted STL. That's my dirty Blue Hunteds. He putting this together. He on his way home. What it is doing is showing both sides of being somebody that got out of prison and somebody that's dealing with people that get out of prison. And so we here to uplift the community, show the youth, hey, these are paths that you don't have to go down, and to show older people, hey, these are things that we had to deal with, and if you had to deal with it, here's how you can overcome it or understand it and be there for your people.
And they touching
free the guys so they all free.
Freedom. Listen, they touch free the guys. They touching not just St. Louis, like they trying to go Atlanta, you know, all around with it, all around, y'all. So just stay tuned. Getting out soon. He'll be home. And yeah, tune in. Convicted STL, y'all. It's gonna be a movement.